District Municipality here in Limpopo. The Mamone village is where we are, a school called Mvula Trust High School. Now, there's a saying in Nguni languages that goes, Izandla ziyagezana. Basically, one hand washes the other. So, to cut a long story short, when it comes to issues of development, service providing, etc., especially on issues of sanitation and infrastructure development, government simply cannot do it alone. It partners with various stakeholders, such as the Mvula Trust. Now, one person who's going to speak to us about the relationship between Mvula Trust and where we are today is the CEO of Mvula Trust. It is Mr. Silas Mbedzi. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Ayanda, and it's a good pleasure to be with you this morning.
Tell us a bit more about your work as Mvula Trust, your national and your provincial footprint.
Mvula Trust was established in 1993 basically to assist the new government that was going to come into being in 1994 with the provision of water and sanitation in mostly rural areas, and that's why we've been involved since 1993 to assist government with the implementation of the RDP program. We've got a national footprint with 7 offices throughout the entire country in almost all the 7 provinces except the Western Cape, wherein we assist government in making sure that it wipes out the water and sanitation backlogs, meaning that we provide VIP toilets in rural areas, and we also provide potable water in the form of really drinkable water, which we provide in the form of communal pipes in the villages all over the country. Of late, we've been requested by the Department of Basic Education to assist with the tackling of sanitation and water backlogs in schools. And since we started, we have already provided in the region of almost 2,000 schools with water and sanitation throughout the country, particularly in the Eastern Cape, in KwaZulu-Natal, in Limpopo, where we are today. And we do this in partnership with the National Department of Basic Education as well as the provincial departments of education, wherein we really go and look at the needs of schools. And we also bring in, due to our huge network of collaboration, the private sector, Coca-Cola in this instance, wherein we are in partnership with them, trying to make sure that all schools, including the far outlying ones, receive access to water and sanitation. The importance of water and sanitation, particularly to schools, is that, one, in the case of water, we know that most school kids, when they're thirsty, could not get water within the premises of their schools. And we are quite happy that, indeed, we are making it possible right within the yards so that the kids are not exposed to dangers outside the schoolyards, wherein they can meet dangerous characters. And this time around, the water is provided within the school premises. With regard to sanitation, it's also a very big milestone that we have actually attained with the Department of Education, wherein we are improving the level of sanitation. As you know, sanitation is dignity. Without it, anything can happen. It can actually dehumanize a school kid and make them feel very less confident about themselves and about the work that they do on a day-to-day basis. So we are very proud that, indeed, our partnership with government, our partnership with the private sector, has actually brought services closer to where the pupils are actually learning from.
We'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much. I was going to ask you about the importance of the partnerships between government and various stakeholders, but I think you've elaborated and gone into details as to how successful they are. I mean, we are here and we are seeing the fruits of those partnerships. So thank you so much for joining us. So that was Mvula Trust CEO, Mr. Silas Mbedzi, discussing their role in the government or outside the government as an NGO, facilitating for the services that we see today, services of sanitation and infrastructure development as well. So we're going to